Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Friday. We got 12 matchups on this NBA slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action today. And yeah, guys, we'll hop in it here. Pretty big slate today as we head into the weekend. 12 matchups, starting with the Brooklyn Nets versus the Washington Wizards. Wizards opening up as a 2.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 28.5. Nets coming into this matchup 2-6, 1-7 covering the spread. The Wizards 4-4, 3-4-1 covering the spread. Head to head, the Wizards are 6-4, 6-3-1 covering the spread. Yeah, no Kyrie Irving, he's suspended for a while. Ben Simmons is out. Pretty rough for this Nets team. I mean, they've been so bad. They're 1-5 in their last 6. Wizards coming off a nice Philly win. I simply just don't trust this Nets team, man. They're tough, and I'm gonna take the Wizards -2.5 and money line at home here. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Detroit Pistons. The Cavs opening up as a 7-point road favorite with the over-under at 225.5. Cavs coming into this matchup 6-1, 6-1 covering the spread. The Pistons 2-7, 3-5-1 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Cavs are 6-4 head-to-head here. Darius Garland is questionable. So is Donovan Mitchell, so be sure to check both of their statuses here. Cleveland on a 6-game winning streak. I mean, they're playing some of the best basketball in the league right now. I mean, they're on fire. Detroit on a 2-game losing streak. I mean, they've looked pretty horrible here. As long as at least Donovan Mitchell plays in this matchup here, I'm taking the Cavs -7 and money line on the road here. Next matchup, we got the Miami Heat versus the Indiana Pacers. Heat opening up as a 4.5 point road favorite with the over-under at 226. Heat coming into this matchup 4-5, 2-7 covering the spread. The Pacers 3-5, 4-4 covering the spread. Head to head, the Heat are 7-3, 7-3 covering the spread. No Jimmy Butler, Victor Oladipo are all out here. Bam is questionable. Miami on a 2-game winning streak. Pacers coming off that Brooklyn loss here. But yeah, no Jimmy Butler. That does hurt. And, maybe no Bam either. I don't know. But yeah, without Jimmy, it's going to hurt. And the Heat already hasn't been that good. 2-7 covering the spread here. I'm going to take the 4.5 with the Pacers at home. Next matchup, we got the New York Knicks versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers opening up as a 3-point home favorite with the over-under at 222.5. Knicks coming into this matchup 3-4, 3-4 covering the spread. The Sixers 4-5, 4-5 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Philly is 8-2. No James Harden. He's out for probably over a month. Knicks on a 3-game losing streak. I mean, they haven't really played that well. Philly coming off a Washington loss. Tough, without Harden. We're going to see what happens here. I still like Philly at home. I think they'll be all right without Harden. They still got great players. I think they'll be just fine. Knicks are already struggling here. I'm going to take Philly's the 76ers -3 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Bulls versus the Boston Celtics. Celtics opening up as a 7-point home favorite with the over-under at 223. Bulls coming into this matchup 5-4, 5-3-1 covering the spread. The Celtics 4-3, 3-4 covering the spread. Head-to-head, both teams have won 5 out of the last 10 head-to-head matchups. Chicago on a 2-game winning streak right now. They did beat Boston a few weeks ago. Boston 1-3 in their last 4. They've had some tough losses here. Yeah, I'm liking the 7 points with the Bulls here. I just think it's a lot of points. Bulls playing pretty good here. And I'm going to take Bulls +7 on the road here. Next matchup, we got the Charlotte Hornets versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Grizzlies opening up as 11.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 225. Hornets coming into this matchup 3-5, 4-4 covering the spread. The Grizzlies 5-3, 2-5-1 covering the spread. Head-to-head, both teams have won 5 out of the last 10 meetings. Yeah, no Gordon Hayward, Terry Rozier, or Cody Martin for Charlotte. Charlotte on a 2-game losing streak. Memphis coming off a nice Portland win. Yeah, Charlotte, they've had some bad, coming off a bad loss against the Bulls. Yeah, coming off almost like a 20-point loss against the Bulls here. They've had some rough losses. And, yeah, going to be missing some multiple starters. Doesn't help. I'm taking Grizzlies at home. At 11.5 points, man, I don't know. It's kind of scary on both ends. I honestly don't know where I lean there. So do what you want with that spread, but throw the Grizzlies in your money line parlays at home. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Clippers versus the San Antonio Spurs. Clippers opening up as a 3.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 223. Clippers coming into this matchup 4-4, 2-6 covering the spread. The Spurs 5-3, 5-3 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Clippers are 6-4. Kawhi is out, and then Spurs got several guys questionable. Clippers on a 2-game winning streak, coming off back-to-back wins against Houston. Spurs coming off that 43-point loss against Toronto. Rough loss for the Spurs. I like the Clippers, even though Kawhi's not playing. They still got solid players, and I just don't trust the Spurs coming off that 43-point loss. I'm gonna take Clippers minus 3.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Golden State Warriors with the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans opening up as a 4-point home favorite with the over-under at 220. Warriors coming into this matchup 3-6, 2-7 covering the spread. The Pelicans 4-3, 4-3 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Golden State is 6-4, 6-4 covering the spread. Pelicans, it looks like Brandon Ingram, Herbert Jones are going to be playing, so that's really good to hear. Warriors on a 4-game losing streak. Coming off a Magic loss. They lost to Detroit and Charlotte. This is just a horrible losing streak for the Warriors here. Pelicans coming off a 3-point Lakers loss. I like the Pelicans at home getting Brandon Ingram back. This Warriors team, they're struggling right now, losing to some very bad teams, and Pelicans are a solid team here. I'm going to take Pelicans -4 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Raptors versus the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas opening up as a 4-point home favorite with the over-under at 226. I'm sorry, it's 217. Raptors coming into this 5-3, 6-2 covering the spread. The Mavs 4-3, 4-3-1 covering the spread. Head-to-head, Toronto is 5-3. But Fred VanVleet is questionable, so be sure to check his status. Toronto on a 2-game winning streak. Mavs also on a 2-game winning streak here. Toronto just 1-4 on the road against Dallas, so they've struggled on the road in Dallas. Mavs 15-3 at home. They get it done at home. It's never very pretty, but they get it done here. Taking the Mavs at home, got a 2-game winning streak, playing good. Giving the Mavs -4 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Bucks opening up as a 3-point road favorite with the over-under at 227. Bucks coming into this matchup 7-0, 6-1 covering the spread. The Timberwolves 4-4, 3-5 covering the spread. Head-to-head, the Bucks are 7-3, where they've been pretty dominant. Yeah, Bucks 7-0. It might be the last undefeated team. I'm honestly not sure. But man, they're playing such great basketball here. Minnesota on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a couple bad losses. Yeah, riding this win streak, been riding it all season. They've been 6-1 covering, so they've been making people a lot of money so far. Give me Bucks -3 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Portland Trail Blazers versus the Phoenix Suns. It's Suns opening up as a 9.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 220.5. Portland coming into this matchup 5-2, 6-1 covering the spread. The Suns 6-1, 5-2 covering the spread. Head-to-head, the Suns are 7-3. Yeah, still no Lillard for Portland. No DeAndre Ayton. Portland coming off that Memphis loss. Phoenix, they're on a 5-game winning streak. They're playing great basketball right now. They've already beat They actually lost to Portland by 2 earlier on the season. But yeah, Phoenix. Well, yeah, ever since that Portland loss, they've been on a 5-game winning streak. So they're playing very good. Portland 0-5 on the road against Phoenix here. The spread, I'm not in love with the spread. I think Portland can definitely cover. Probably staying away from the spread. And I'm throwing the Suns in my money line parlays today. In the last matchup, we got the Utah Jazz versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers opening up as a 2.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 227. Jazz coming into this matchup 6-3. 6-3 covering the spread. The Lakers 2-5. 2-5 covering the spread. Head-to-head, the Lakers are 7-3. Anthony Davis is questionable, so be sure to check his status. Jazz coming off a 3-point loss against the Mavs. Lakers on a 2-game winning streak. Still don't trust the Lakers yet. I still need a bigger sample size here. See what they can do. If they can build a streak. Jazz playing good covering team. Give me Jazz plus 2.5 on the road. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.